Hello, viewers. Let's listen to convicted child rapist Mark Cruz try to obfuscate the fact that criminal court judges can and do take down YouTube channels and prevent the owners of those channels for appearing in videos and mentioning any of the names contained in a court order of protection. This should be interesting.
People from the internet after they've committed a crime, for an example. The question comes up in many different cases, but most prevalently in cases involving child predators. While courts have struggled with the issue for so long, it's not only now that the Supreme Court has weighed in and said you cannot ban somebody from the fucking internet. Dumbass.
For the moment, you're charged with one count of aggravated assault.
This is an actual recording of a recent court proceeding in which an individual who had violated a restraining order was ordered by the court to take down his YouTube channels and had strict restrictions placed on his use of internet during the terms of his 2-year probation. So the Joker, aka Mark Cruz, is wrong again.
Each with a maximum penalty of 364 days in the county jail. Further, the Senate's recommendation agreed to between your attorney and the state attorney would be that on each count, you would be placed on 12 months of probation. Each count would be consecutive, meaning you got to finish one before the second one starts, for a total of 24 months of supervision. You're going to be allowed to transfer your supervision to the state of Wisconsin, so you don't have to remain here in Florida. You'd be specifically ordered not to have any contact, direct or indirect, with Kim Pacasio or Timothy Holmseth. You would be ordered not to maintain any social media accounts while you're on supervision. You're not to make any reference to Ms. Pacasio in any videos. You're to prepare a letter of apology to Ms. Pacasio. And then there is a separate written plea agreement of 2 pages with what appears to be your signature on the second page. Is that indeed your signature, Mr. McConnell?
Yes, sir, it is.
All right. This agreement recites the sentencing information I've already given to you today. Further provides that you're going to be allowed to maintain email and internet access. You're going to be able to use the internet for your personal and daily living activities. You're going to provide probation with a list of anyone that's going to be receiving email communications from you, and specifically including family and friends. You're not going to communicate any messages by any means to incite third parties to harass or harm Ms. Pacasio. You're going to have the right to modify that contact list of people that you're communicating with at any time. You've got to make sure you're clear, and probation is aware of it in advance. You're not going to possess any firearms or ammunition. Any that you possess now, you're going to turn over to law enforcement while you're on supervision. And specifically, it's going to be the sheriff of Pierce County, Wisconsin. Ms. Pacasio, once she receives your letter of apology, is not going to disseminate that letter to anyone other than her husband and office staff. Will not redisclose that document to anyone else after the fact. Mr. McConnell, you're going to agree to request, with the assistance of your attorney, that you two take down the channel known as The Report. And you're going to use all available legal methods to effectuate that request and see that it gets done. Is that a correct recitation of the parties' agreement, Ms. Friedman?
Yes, Your Honor.
Sure. In instance, Judge, the state just does want to stress that the defendant is not to appear or be filmed in any internet or YouTube videos.
Yeah, that's in paragraph 4. That's spelled out.
Okay, very well. Is that your understanding as well, Mr. Son?
Yes, it is. Really.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. McConnell?
The part about being filmed in or appear in any videos.
Yeah, I'm happy with that decision or that definition.
Okay, how about the rest of the terms and conditions of the plea agreement? Is that what you want to do today?
Twice with my counsel, and I'm fine with it.
Good. All right. Has anyone promised you anything other than these?
TikTok, Marky, and Bob.